Okay, today we are going to be working on slope. Slope is also known as the rate of change. Write it down. Rate of change. Okay, and we usually use the letter M. It's the letter M. In the equation y equals mx plus b. Okay? It is the M, the number that is in front of that x. But if they don't give you an equation, how can you find it? Okay, so slope, hold on. So the way that we determine slope is by dividing the change of y over the change in x. So however much the y's are changing by, divided by what the x's are changing by. Okay, so we're going to do that in just a little bit. Let's fill out the slope man. This is my slope man. This line is positive, so I'm going to put a plus. What type of line is this one? Negative, so I'm going to put a minus. So he's winking at you. This slope man is winking at you. This line is undefined, so I'm putting a U for undefined. And then this zero, this horizontal line, is zero slope. Okay? So you can fill it out anytime you want to. It's also on my word wall. Okay? And this will help you remember that horizontal has zero slope and vertical lines have undefined slope. This is a vertical line. It has undefined slope. And this is a horizontal line. It has zero slope. Okay? All right, so down here at the bottom, we're going to practice some. And we're going to find out how much the change of y is. This is how you write change of y. ¿Cuánto cambió la y? And this is divided by, se divide, by the change of x. ¿Cuánto cambió la x? Okay, so we're going to be looking at the y's first. So put equal to. This is a y, and this is a y. How much did they change from here to here? How much did they change? ¿Cuánto cambiaron? Nothing, so zero. So from here to here, it was zero. So at the top, the change of y is zero. Okay? Then we need to figure out how much the x is changed by. This is my x, and this is my x. How much did it change from here to here? Did it go up or did it go down? Did the number get bigger or smaller? Bigger. So it's positive, right? How much did it change by? From negative 3 to 0 is 3. And then from 0 to 5, it's 5. So a total of 8. It changed by 8. Okay? Now, if you cannot see that, if you're not good at doing the math how I just showed you, then you can put it in the calculator. Do this one minus this one. So in the calculator in decimals, you would put 5 minus negative 3. Subtract them. 5 minus a negative 3. Because that will give you the change. ¿Cuánto cambió the x? So it says right here 8. It changed by 8. Okay? So then now I have 0 divided by 8. So if I put 0 divided by 8, it's 0. Okay, so my slope for these 2 points is 0. Okay? We can also put them in decimals. If I put those 2 points in decimals, I want everybody to look. I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to put those parentheses, -3, 7, close parentheses. There's my first point. And then my second point is parentheses 5, 7. Look at those 2 points, right? If I draw a line, that's a horizontal line, so my slope is, what's the slope for this one? 0. Okay, that's how you can check it. Let's go try another one out. Let's do this one, number 2. The change of, you're writing everything down, change of y divided by the change of x. Okay, so let's look at my y's. From -13 to 7, how much did it change? So that would be from -13 to 0 is 13, and then from 0 to 7 is 20, right? So from here to here, it changed by 20. If you can't see that, remember you put it in the calculator, put this one first, minus this one. So that would be 7 minus -13, 20. Okay? So the change of y was 20, that's on top, divided by my change of x. So from -17 to -9. 8. Let me check in decimals. I'm going to do -9 minus -17, +8. Okay? So right here is +8. Then you divide them. Los divides. So I have 20 divided by 8 is 2.5. Okay? If the answer is in a fraction, if your answers are in fraction, divide all the answers and see which one gives you 2.5. Okay, I'm going to let you try number 3 by yourself in just a little bit, but let's do number 4 together. Change of y divided by the change of x. Change of y divided by the change of x. How much did my y change right here? Did it go up or down? No, from 20 to 12. It went down how many? How much did it go down? 8. -8. Okay, it went down 8. And if you don't know that, you can't do the math, then you need to put it in the calculator. It was 12 minus 20. -8. Okay? And then this one, how much did this change by? From 3 to 6, it increased by 3. Subió. 3. Right? So I'm going to put -8 divided by 3. And then you put that in the calculator. -8 divided by 3. It's a repeating decimal. It's a repeating decimal. So we're just going to leave it like that. We're going to leave it -8 over 3. Because you cannot reduce that anymore. So this is my answer. Okay? Number 5. Same thing. Change of y. The change of y divided by the change of x. So how much did my y change by? From 0 to 2. Up by 2, right? Subió 2. So my change of y is 2. What about my change of x? How much is it changing by? 1. From here to here, it went up 1. From here to here, it went up 1. From here to here, it went up 1. It doesn't matter which one you pick. No importa cuál escoges. It's going to go up by 1. So what's 2 divided by 1? 2. The slope is 2. Okay? So I want you to take a little bit of time and do problem 3 and 6. And when you are done, you're going to go to Quizlet. Quizlet Live. Okay? So I'm going to put the website up and the code up in just a little bit. And when everybody's done with these two, we're going to get in groups and we're going to do some of these problems. So if you don't know how to do it, you better learn quickly because your team depends on you. Okay? And ask questions. Ask lots of questions.